here on the, so we have one going. Okay, yes. All right, ready to go. So we're live on Facebook. I'm Brenni Larson, and today, look who's sitting here, Marie Diamond. Have you ever heard of her before? Woo! She's a lot of fun, guys, and she's a manifester. So anyway, she's got some fun stuff going on, and you're always asking, what's happening next year? You know, is this year over yet? Will my life change? Well, Marie Diamond is here to talk to you today. So I'm going to stop this screen share, and we will jump right in. Hey, Marie, how you doing? Traveling all over the world, huh?
Hi, Brenni. Wonderful to be with you. Thank you for inviting me, and hello to everybody watching.
So, guys, make sure to invite your friends. Say hello. I'm following the Facebook comments here. I do have the volume off so we don't get feedback, but ask away your questions as we go. I'll make sure Marie gets to them. So, Marie Diamond, how are you been? Life doing good?
Life is super.
So what are you, in France right now?
Yeah, I'm at home for a couple of days, and then I'm off to travel to Mexico to teach, and also to America.
Yeah, she's coming to America, people, because you keep asking. So she's like, okay, if you want me in America, that's where I'll show up. So let's talk a little bit about how you got into being part of The Secret and the Law of Attraction, because that was a big shift in awakening for a lot of people. They were not aware of anything going on, and maybe it wasn't perfect, like people got frustrated. They're like, I'm not manifesting anything. So give us a little background on how you got into that and what the experience was for you.
Well, yes, I'm originally from Belgium, so I started teaching in America. I moved to America in 2002, and there I put on my vision board that I'm going to be in a movie seen by millions of people that will transform the world. And I also put my little Oscar statue out with my name on it, and I thought, well, I need about 5 years to manifest. And so I put it in my personal success direction based on your personal feng shui number. And within a month, I attracted my first Oscar-winning client. And within a few weeks, I actually connected with the first people that will ultimately lead me to The Secret. And I became the feng shui master of Jack Canfield. And Jack Canfield, as you know, is one of the major people in The Secret. And, about a year and a half later, I was invited to be in the Transformation Leadership Council, like the 100 top speakers and trainers in America. It's an organization that comes together between peers to support each other. And that's where the movie The Secret was filmed. And so when Rhonda Byrne showed up, I said immediately, yes, I want to do that. I was actually my first TV interview ever, never been on camera before, right? So some people that were also top speakers were asking me later when the movie came out, Marie, why are you in this movie and why are we not? I said, well, it was on my vision board. Was it on yours? And so I actually, it was a big difference in the world. It made a huge shift for people to start understanding how some successful people were thinking about life, about success. And so right now it's been more than 40 million people have read the book in 35 languages. Millions of people have seen it. Still today, every day, I receive emails from people asking me, and thanking me for all this. So, but of course, The Secret has different components, the law of attraction. Right. So Rhonda Byrne brought it out for the people to start focusing on in a positive way. So it was not for the people that were already more advanced in it. It was like to really get people to become conscious of it. And I always say the law of attraction has 3 components. And most people only focus on one component. And that's how they think, how they feel, and how they do things. And that's what the self-development world is really focusing on. If you think about the right things, you will manifest. Now, the Chinese really believed that was not the only part. There's a heavenly part, and we call it how your connection with heaven is. So if you pray, if you meditate, if you really say yes to the talents that you have in the world, then and focusing on that, that's will support you even more. But there's another part of the law of attraction called your earthly luck, how your environment is supporting you. And so I was already teaching people meditation, how connecting with their heavenly luck, how to think and feel and do the right things. But then when I was 31, started teaching feng shui, I started seeing that when people would then understand that their environment is responsible for how they think and how they feel and how they do things, then some major things start shifting. And so even in The Secret, the people that were in The Secret or create The Secret, things were not happening. The Secret was not moving forward, actually. And what happened was that, Rhonda said, I'm not manifesting it. So I came in, did the feng shui of the creator of The Secret. I did the feng shui of the publisher, of the PR people, of 50% of the people in The Secret. So that's why they call me The Secret behind The Secret, because I did the feng shui of all of them. And then that's when energy starts shifting. And I asked them to put the picture of Oprah in a very specific way, in a special place in their offices. And within a month after we did that, Oprah called, and then, history was made. So because they didn't just think about what they wanted to create, they also used their environment as a three-dimensional vision board, so that everything that surrounds you is giving you subconsciously messages. And when you give that the right tone and the right energy, then your secret or your law of attraction will manifest with 33% faster and more effortless.
A lot of people got frustrated after The Secret because they're like, I'm just not manifesting anything. And that's why I'm glad you talked about it, because she had a brilliant idea, and it is a universal law. You guys, whether you believe in gravity or not, it's there. It's how it works. So I've heard wonderful things about these vision board classes you do and how you're activating them. Many people may have been a little frustrated, like they're doing a vision board and they stick it up and then they just look at it and they're like, well, why am I not rich and with that really good looking Italian guy? What's going on here? Tell me, Marie.
Well, everybody has a personal energy number, a personal vibration, how you connect in with the law of attraction of the world. So people can go to my website and get the free energy number report, where it tells them which directions are good for them. They can also go to the My Diamond app and have put in their birthday and find out what is that number, what are the directions of your environment that actually stimulate your law of attraction of success and money, the law of attraction of your health, the law of attraction of your relationships, and the law of attraction of your wisdom, your inspiration. So why did my vision board work? Because it was placed in the best place for my energy in my home, and everything I put on there has manifested constantly. So if I wanted to meet some very special celebrities, I put pictures of it, and then by coincidence I met them. Or if I want to work with big organizations, I put it on there and it manifests itself. And so, of course, you have to still be in action, right? You have to still move forward to what you want to accomplish. But based on your personal number, your vision board will look different. Based on your birthday, it will look different than somebody else's birthday. And so that's what I'm teaching in the Law of Attraction 2018 always, where I'm giving them the colors, the words that are the strongest for them, where to place it the strongest, and how to set it up exactly for your birthday. And that's completely different. It's not just taking a paper and just put and stick up some of the ideas you want, but what are the goal setting that works for you? What are the words, the affirmations that work for your personal birthday? And so it's a complete different story if you do that. And that's why I teach this for the last 10 years, and people keep coming back for this course, because they have really manifested. And sometimes it's not always in that year, but then they keep seeing the vision board, and they're like 4 or 5 years later, it manifests, because it's also something called timing. It's not always the right time.
Right.
I have things that happened like 3 years later, but it was still already in flow. It was already in its working towards manifesting it. And that is actually, but I have my vision boards, and I can show you, like, this is what happens. So that's exactly what I did with The Secret. I did not know about a movie called The Secret, right? But I attracted to be in a movie seen by millions of people that would transform the world. And so that it happened exactly as I wanted, because I put it perfectly. It's like acupuncture. It's like the acupuncture of
Right.
your home that you connect in with the acupuncture vibration of yourself.
Right, because everything is frequency, energy, and vibration, people. So this is going to work. Well, I'm obviously a wood 3. You might be able to tell by the color of my office.
Yeah.
So I definitely operate differently than like a water element or a fire element. So it's great to know who you are, what you consist of. So let's talk a little bit more about the law of attraction and what do you have lined up to help people in America? Because I know they're constantly wanting to know more about manifesting. How do I manifest? And you said you're coming to America. So if they want to see you and work with you on exactly this, like we know that soon 2017 will be over. For many people, that's a blessing. It may not have been the best year.
Yeah.
Let's say many challenges and opportunities to grow. How about that? So 2018 is what? The Earth Dog year? Is that what we got coming up in 2018?
Yeah. It's an Earth Dog year, and we just let go of the Fire Rooster year, and the Fire Rooster, likes drama and likes conflict, and so likes, attention, right? That's what the Fire Rooster is about. And we also had the conflict star really strongly this year. But next year it's a year of the dog, and the dog, and especially the Earth Dog, is about healing. It's about finding again a bigger purpose. It's not getting stuck in all the small little details, like to follow all the tweets or to see all the drama of what's going on in the daily life. You start seeing again the long-term vision of what you want to accomplish, but also to heal the wounds, the scars that the Fire Rooster has created for you. So I'm really looking forward to that. It was a really good year for me. So even if I'm a rabbit in the Rooster year, it's normally not super good. But because I created my home in such a way that the law of attraction would still work, even stronger. And you can actually work both with your vision board. You can work with your office, your living room, your bedroom, to really create the right frequency for the Earth Dog year to work for you personally. And so I'm coming on the 9th and the 10th of December in Chicago, Illinois. I've never been there to teach. I've been there for keynote speaking, but I've never been there. I spoke at a real estate expo in 2007, but never to really teach my personal class. I'm looking very much forward. And of course, there are some people that want to come in and be there with me in person for 2 days. So it would be lovely. But we also have the online program. So there's a live stream for people that are not in Chicago. So, and that, cannot join me there, because we have people from, at this moment, 40 different countries that will join into the live stream. It's like 2 days. We will be going to focus on your goals, on your colors, on your keywords, on how to set up your home, your office for success, health, relationship, romance, of course, ladies, and wisdom. So I'm looking very much forward to give that class, and I hope to see you there.
Well, that's great. You're going to love Chicago. Chicago's very popular. Just wear layers of clothing. That's all we're going to tell you, because it's winter up here, and that's called the Windy City. It's a little brisk, but you guys will be inside. So I want you to think about this. I always say that you should travel at least twice a year. One is to find and study with a mentor, and to be able to study with somebody who shifted the energy so the secret really came to you. That is really something. And marketing is another thing for you guys. If you're online, you need to know how to get in front of people. So if you're interested in this at all, I didn't even know you're going to live stream it. That's brilliant. That's really important, because people are busy, busy, busy. And yes, if you can get in person and get in her energy, you're going to be really focused. So all of you that say you want 2018 to be your year, you've paid your dues, you've done all the karmic stuff, maybe you just need a little shift. And that's what an energy expert does, is she's going to be able to help you shift. And people go, well, what do you mean? So you go to an event and you come back to your house and you slide right into the same energy. So no matter how excited you get at that event and what great intentions you have, if you come back into the same energy that you had before, guess what you're going to get? Exactly what you've gotten in the past. Isn't that true? We need to shift the energy.
Yeah, it's one of the big problems in the self-development world where they have all these aha moments in this, with these beautiful speakers and trainers, but they come back and they go into that old vibration. So you need to, in order to manifest something in your life, not just you yourself has to change something, but the first place where that change will manifest is in your home. It's like it's actually your first layer of manifestation. It's not the world. Your home, your office is a layer between you and the home and the world. And so people always saying, well, whatever I think, it will just jump right over my home to the place where, in the world it will manifest it. No, it's where you live, it's where you sleep, it's where you work. And so, of course, it's wonderful if they can be with me in person, because then I can really look at their energy. I can help them with their vision board, so we have time to make that vision board, to look at the right things. I'll tune into them personally as an energy clairvoyant. I'll into that field of them personally. And of course, if they cannot be there, they can be in the live stream. And then they also will get the recordings, of course, from the live stream on the private Facebook group. So I'm looking very much forward to help them, because I have seen people being so stuck in potential, going to all these amazing teachers. But when, like you said, when they go home, it's like their home is still affecting them with their old story, and not with the new story that they are creating.
New story, people. We don't want those old stories. Cut cords from that stuff. So let's talk quickly then. So we know this is December 9th and 10th. You can be there live. And did you hear what she said? She's going to make sure your vision board is set up proper for you. This isn't just that she's going to stand up there and do a class and leave and hope it's right. No way. When you leave there, you're going to be given the tools and the power to manifest the life that you've been wanting. And that if you did have a tough year this year, that's in the past. We're going to go forward. And how can Marie help you? Because it's a great thing to manifest the things you want in life. You were never put here to be poor, were you, Marie? These are self-talk things that you've been told over and over. She's here to take that sword and slay that away and get you on your vibration of why you're here and what you're supposed to be doing. Life was meant to be fun, guys. And that's what she helps you do. Have fun and live who you are. Right, Marie? Different way of looking at it, but
yes, totally. I mean, I come from, a small lower class family in Bruges in Belgium, a small town. And now I'm, connecting with millions of people in the world. And it's because I did not pay attention to that story that was given to me when I was born. Right. And that's where you can change your destiny. But, all the successful people in the world, the billionaires, the multimillionaires, they are really taking care of their environment. And I know I've worked with, more than 40 people that have more than $100 million in their life. And they can tell you they are listening to this information. And of course, they pay thousands of dollars to get that information, while you can come to a class for 2 days and have me personally with you. And I'm really hands-on. I'm connecting with people from the morning till the evening. I'm not just on the stage. I never liked that very much. I'm just really being with you, and to really see what your blockages are. And we're going to do a lot of release work also on the blockages, because based on your birthday, you will have specific blockages that you're repeating, stories that you've been repeating. So we're going to work on that one too, so that you're not going to repeat it again in the next year, 2018.
Yeah, who's sick of repeating that stuff? Like the boyfriend, you just give him a different name, but he's the same guy over and over. Are you guys sick of that stuff? Guess what? Marie can help you. So let's talk quickly. They're really having a good time here on Facebook. Catherine says, Marie, I can remember first seeing you about 10 years ago in The Secret. If you're ever in Nova Scotia, let me know. Okay, gosh, they're really flying through this information here. They're having fun. Very cool. Nice information. This is amazing. What you're saying makes sense. Well, that's good. Then you're definitely in our bubble. Hey,
Yes.
great. You're welcome, Pauline Jones. A bunch of my students popping on. We really like that. So for 2 days, you might think this is thousands of dollars because that's what other people have charged. But Marie, how much will it their investment in their future life be so everything goes smoothly for 2 days to be with you and your energy and your health?
Yes, well, normal value would be 598, but I give it still till the 1st of December for 368. So it's a very small amount for them to be with me. And so they also will have already the print of the vision board with the right colors for 2018. So they will right away be able to work on their vision board. So that's an extra they will receive. So they can go home already with the I would say the vision board for perfectly for 2018 as a base, and then they will of course put in more their goals and their images, and the images they will already make decisions about it. I will teach them how to check out if they're strong images, if the goals they put on are strong. We'll teach them how to muscle test all this, and then they can go home and they finalize this. And the people that are coming on the call, there will be still coming to me in Chicago. There will be still 2 live sessions on Facebook Live with me, so that actually they are ready. And the 2nd of January, they're ready to manifest whatever they want. So it's not just there in person. They will still be with me for 2 more live sessions, because I
Wow.
really want them to be with me, focusing on having an amazing 2018.
One of my buddies here, Kristen with Star, said she'll see you in Chicago. I can't wait because what I love is she shows up. She's really ready to dig in and do the work, and she's always wanting opportunities to grow her list and to be able to help people. So going to your event, it'll be really fun to say, hey, do you remember when Kristen went to that event last year? Look at her now. Guess y'all should have went. So what I really love, oh, you're putting Marie on your vision board. You don't have to. You can just go to Chicago, get a picture taken with her. How do you like that?
Yes,
What I
of course.
really love, Marie, is that you weren't born with a silver spoon in your mouth. Those are the kind of stories I like, because most of these people, they are not born that way, and then they think the world's against them and they've listened to others. So even though people that have challenges in the past, you are totally confident that you can help them unblock this stuck energy and move forward and manifest next year, right?
Yes, well, that's how I used, my system. I used it for myself, of course, to make it happen. And I already have, more than 400,000 people that have studied with my work. So they have already really accomplished amazing differences. And for some people, it will be a focus on their success in their career. Others will focus on their relationship. And I also will tell them, based on their birthday, what are the predictions of the law of attraction? What are the lessons, the karmic lessons that they will actually receive this year, and how to prevent, the problems, that the challenge that they normally might have, and to really focus and activate the things that are really strong this year. And that is really an amazing piece. If you can see for yourself and you already know what are the strengths and what are the weaknesses, then you can actually cure the weaknesses. It's not just to activate the strengths, but you can cure the weaknesses and the challenges from day one of that year. And that's why, even if it's a fire rooster year, it would be like one of my worst years, in 12 years. I had the most amazing time because I didn't tune into that challenge. I activated all the great things in my life, and I also cured all the difficulties that I had, and from day one, so that my life has always been really effortless and successful, because I use feng shui and I use the energy of the year and the month to really uplift my energy. And so can you. You just need to know the information.
Right. This works for anybody. You don't even have to believe it. It's just the way it is. So let's say somebody shows up and they just know what they don't want in life, but they cannot figure out how to move forward or where to go. Do you help them figure this out? Because that's what I see a lot. People are like, I know what I don't want, but why am I here? I'm hearing a lot of this lately. I think also because of the madness going on in the world, which we know It's not really in vibration with our type of people and energy. But people are getting depressed. They're like, you know what? I don't know who I am anymore, what I'm supposed to do to move forward. In this class, will you help them figure that out? Because I think that's huge.
Well, based on your personal energy number, they have some purposes that you need to know, purposes of your soul, how your soul came into this world. And we can actually figure that out based on your calculation. Plus, if you then activate your personal success direction in your home, and we're using certain colors, I use 24 specific colors, and one of them is clarity. So, and the color for clarity is aqua blue. So if you right now have no clarity, make sure you are wearing something aqua blue, put some aqua blue items around you so that your brain subconsciously is saying yes to clarity. And even you can say that out loud every morning, saying, universe, God, I ask for clarity. I mean, there have been times in my life I had no idea where to go to and what to do, but I always focus on that clarity. And it doesn't mean you have the answer right away, but the answer will come very soon, because I've seen anything we've been working on with my students over the last 25 years, because it's how long I'm teaching, is actually you are able to create the next steps in your life, and you can, whatever you are manifesting and really focusing on in your environment, you can manifest it within 9 days and 9 weeks. That's how quickly the shift is when people do accurate acupuncture with feng shui, when they really are creating the best energy for themselves. It's a really fast shift, because most people are stuck for years, and once they see like, hey, I'm like on my track, things are manifesting in the right way, they start feeling hope again, right? And when they have hope again, they can move forward.
Hope is motivation, isn't it?
Yeah.
So how much does the live stream cost if they cannot make the event? Of course, everybody wants to make the event. Yeah, guys, we're going to let you know how to get in. What would the live stream, do they go to the same page that we're going to give them the link to? Or?
Yes. Well, I will give you them also the other link, and the price is $298 for the live stream. So it's just for a little bit more, like $70 more. They can actually be in person with me when they are close by or they want to fly in. And of course, there are more opportunities to see me in person when they are 2 days with me. And I'm really there for people. I make sure I connect with everyone, at least that they have a hug and they have pictures with me, so they can put it on their vision board.
Right.
But of course, the live stream, some people it's too far for people to come, and that's why we always give the live stream opportunity. But I would love for you to come, if you can, in the neighborhood when you're there to the live event, because you will then be with people together to create your vision board, to really support each other. It's an amazing event.
Be co-creators of the universe, people. I can tell you, being live around people is a huge shift. Like, I'm part of the Association of Transformational Leaders of the Midwest, which half of those people anyway, like Life Strategies and stuff. And when you get in that group of people, it's suddenly all that negative Nelly stuff of people saying you can't, it just shifts. It's like suddenly it's like you're a little kid again, and you look up and it's like anything is possible, because guess what? Anything is possible. That's why you want to surround yourself with the right people. And how cool will that be to go get your picture taken with Marie, got your little vision board, and then the next year you're like, check, 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 check. Doesn't matter what happened in the past, guys. Just like feng shui consultants, you may have one who isn't an expert, hasn't studied with masters, hasn't put the time in, so then you may go, I wonder if this really works. This works for sure, whether you want it to or not. And what Marie is great at is she's really great at helping you individually get who you are, what you consist of, and the affirmations, the colors, what shifts to make. We always need to be aware of things like your little student Marie is a friend of mine. We talk a lot, Kaplan, and she gave me a tip because I'm like, these accidents had kept happening to my mom and people around me. So this is what's great about feng shui, guys, is We all, even as practitioners, I listen to what Marie says. I listen to what her student says, because guess what? She's a manifester. She knows what she's talking about. And so that's why you want to hang out with someone like this. Okay, guys, so let me take a look here. Yep, the past is gone. It doesn't matter. Well, lessons to learn, Eric. The past, we want to learn the lessons. We don't want to repeat them, though. Oh, that's in Spanish. Love you, Nancy. They are really enjoying this. It's really creating a conversation about the past and how things are shifting. Satya asked, is the energy number the same as numerology?
No, it actually is not. There's a different calculation, so it's not just that you're adding up the numbers of your year. It's like there's a specific calculation for men, specific calculation for women, and even people that are born after the year 2000, it's still a different calculation. So that's why we have it on the. You can actually go to the website mariediamond.com if you wish and get your free energy report. There it calculates automatically what your number is and what are your 4 directions. So it's a little bit too complicated to explain right now, but it's not based on the same systems as numerology.
It's going to tell you more about yourself. And what I love is when I went through it, I'm like, I'm who I'm supposed to be. I'm exactly who I'm supposed to be, is what it told me. Is like, because I came from a Catholic family, and it's like, oh, you shouldn't be loud and bold. Well, I'm a thunder trigram. I'm exactly who I'm supposed to be. So what it also helps you with is understanding your family and people you work with a little bit better. So you're maybe not, like, my personality is very big and bold, but it's supposed to be. Wouldn't life be boring if everyone was a little buttercup? It'd be boring to me. So what this does is it really helps you understand you better. And I tell you, once you get bit by this feng shui bug, it just becomes part of your life. You can never not do it once you understand energy and how the universe works. So it's a really cool thing. So guys, wow, interesting. Yes, energy report. Yes, you do need this, Terry from Texas, my buddy, my friend. Okay, so you can go to mariediamond.com and get your energy report. And then, thank you very much, Eric. Bold Brenni rocks. That's people that like my personality. So, guys,
well, what is not to like Brenni, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, a private consult with Marie. Well, I suggest you go to the event. You can have private consults, but you're going to pay a little bit more. Terry, you should go from Texas to Chicago. You can do it. Don't be afraid of the cold. You're going to be inside. Just wear a parka.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's the first step, is to be with me, and to look at what is going on in your life. And we're going to also look at, your bedroom and your living room. So we're going to really look at the vision board energy of your home, because your home is constantly giving you subconsciously messages. And so we're going to check this out. And if you wish, you can even bring some pictures with you of your environment, so you don't have to have this personal consultation that at that moment I won't have time to be with you. So really take time and make sure we have a beautiful team there that can support you too.
And so did you hear what she said, people? Your space is your vision board. You are living in a vision board in your office, where you sleep. What is your vision board saying? You may not understand feng shui. Your elements may be out of balance. You could have lots of clutter. People once told me clutter's not part of feng shui. Really? Well, then you stay stuck where you're at, you hoarder.
Well, yeah, I don't understand why people don't get that, to be honest, because, how can you create success based on chaos? You can only create success based on order. And think about the kings and the queens and the president. If you look at their home, everything is neatly and organized, because that's how success really looks like. If you have chaos, your brain actually, and I talk a lot about the brain waves, but when you look at chaos, your brainwave goes into chaos and you go into beta brainwave, and it goes like this. right? It's like a ping pong match in your brain. And when you are creating order, you go into alpha brainwaves and you kind of create this flow of energy. So people that are thinking, if I keep having everything the same and I still will change, I'm saying that's almost like insanity to think that things will change if you don't change something and around you. And the first step is to create order, is to really organize everything. And sometimes it's hard for yourself because it's, you don't know how to start. Get a buddy in, do a little decluttering party and say, look, I need somebody that tells me, do you want to still use this? Do you still want to keep this? That asks you the questions, so that the only thing you have to say is yes and no, and that you don't have to ask the questions yourself, because it's hard for people. I know that. But, success is only created when there is order. So remember that one.
Yeah, I've always found that amazing. I'd get people saying, that has nothing to do with feng shui. And I go, to me, it has everything to do with it, because I was in real estate, which was a challenge because I knew what was happening when I walked in people's homes. It's like, oh, they have no headboards. Oh, they're missing the partnership area. Oh, they got a great big fireplace in their wealth area. And it was like really a challenge for me to be in real estate, because I could look and see what was going on. And I thought, oh, a simple little shift here and there would shift their life and shift things. So clutter. I just remember walking in this house and this lady had knickknacks everywhere, and my head was just like, I was just like this, and pictures on the wall, like picture, picture, picture. And it was like, I felt like a computer that was downloading super fast, and I was going up in smoke. I was like, could hardly breathe. There was just so much. And to her, guess what? Everyone would say, oh, she's so scatterbrained. She can't remember anything. She's just all over the place. And it's like, yep, that's exactly right. Look at your house. So,
because
Carrie said,
you imagine like programming yourself. You're programming yourself with all these images. And so if you have like tons of programs running, your computer goes overload, and it stops working.
It was overloaded, baby. I'm telling you, that was not a fun appointment at all. I'm going to do a screen share and take you guys to the page. It is in a suburb of Chicago. Marianne, I have you on here. What's the name of the suburb? I will, Terry.
It's Wheeling, Illinois.
Wheeling.
And it's the new Ramada right on Milwaukee Avenue. It's 10 miles from the airport, O'Hare International Airport.
Oh, it's close to the airport. Terry lives in Texas. Terry.
Yes, so 10 miles.
So 10 miles is all. That's nothing. And don't worry. Oh, you have as a designer. Oh, good. But don't worry, we won't leave you hanging, because you know me. I'll hook you up with Marianne. We'll make sure you guys make it to the event. I'm going to show you really quick if I can remember my the link, because there's Marie. Okay, I'm going to pull up. Let me see if I put the link in there. I put a bit.ly link, bit.ly, capital M, Marie, Chicago, 2018. So this takes you, and you can right away jump in at $368. She said she would hold this price till the 1st, which is about 5 days away. So I would jump right on that. Where is the one if they want the live stream? Is it on a different page?
Yes, it is. Just let me go there and share screen mine. If you could
Okay,
stop.
I'll give you the screen back.
Okay, wonderful.
She's going to take you there. I have lots more information, guys. So all of you, Miria Soto, Justina Cook, hey, guys. So what I'll be doing is I will post the link right here on the Facebook Live, so that you can just click on it and go there. Marie's going to show us, for those of you that are unable, I know lots of you have kids and stuff and you can't make the event, but Terry, you should go. This is exactly what you would be loving, girlfriend.
Okay, I'm sharing right now.
I'm not seeing your share. You go down to the bottom and hit the green.
Yeah, I know.
There we go. Oh. There we go, guys. 8 video sessions of 90 minutes that is live streamed from Chicago. It's Saturday the 9th and December 10th from 9 a.m. and that would be Central Time is Chicago time.
Correct. Yes.
And this is what will be covered, okay? How to release the past experience in 2017 for those that didn't have a great year. Yay! Integrate the lessons of that past year. How to write your best goals for 2018 and how to manifest for the best results. Activation, goals, and predictions for each energy number. When she said go out to mariediamond.com and grab your energy report, that's what she's talking about, because we all are one of the 5 elements and we all have different organ networks and we have different emotions and different things that we should be aware of so that we make sure to live our highest and best good. Your vision board for 2018 with the keywords for abundance, the activation colors and activation symbols. I love symbols, Marie. Yearly feng shui for your home and office. Well, guys, it's really important that you go home and that the vision board you live in is in alignment with the vision board you make with here, so you don't have this conflicting, yay, I've really got my goals set, everything's rocking, and then you come back into lower frequency and vibration and you're like, well, I don't understand, I'm just going through this little trail in my house and there's clutter everywhere, why nothing's happening. We'll tell you why. How to activate the year of the brown earth dog and what are the best investments and areas to make money in. You know, I got a few ideas about that, things I've seen popping up. Astrological updates and activation for each Chinese astrology sign for the upcoming year and how to activate them, and the influence of the year of power on countries, peace, stock market, economy, and leadership. We need all those. We need peace. We need money to continue to flow. We need great leaders. You guys, your leaders of people around you. So by going to this event, this one thing can shift how people see you as a leader so that you can manifest, because I believe everyone's here for a purpose. And when you figure out what your purpose is and you learn how to activate it like Marie's going to teach you, it's like you're in direct alignment with Source and he's talking in your ear saying, do this, do that. I want you to have a great life, instead of listening to the past people and things that haven't worked out. So there you go. I will make sure, guys, you find it. Great. Okay, what I'll be doing, guys, is I will send out another newsletter with the links to join Marie Diamond from The Secret, the Manifesting Queen, so that you can have the best year ever. And guys, life shifts. Like right now, I'm in a platform, and I never thought my life would shift where it's at. I've definitely surrounded myself with the right people, the right leaders, the right mentors. I still am always going to do feng shui because it's part of me. It's part of who I am. And everything is feng shui. Why? Because everything's energy, Marie. That's why I'm like, people like, I don't know if I believe in that. Well, everything is energy. Everything's frequency and vibration. Welcome to feng shui. Hey, Alex. Hey, Terry. Yes, I will get those links out to you. So what I'm going to do is I will put them under the event recording on Facebook, and I will also send an email out so you can get whichever works for you. Guys, don't miss this event, because I don't want to hear you next year go, man, nothing's going right. And I'm like, you could have spent $368 and been live with Marie Diamond in Chicago for 2 days, and she's setting you up for 2018 to rocket ship out of here. Right, Marie?
Correct.
Alrighty, so we like to honor the time. We still have about 9 or 10 minutes. If you guys wanted to jump on Zoom, you can pop over here. The meeting ID is 323-891-887. And you can ask questions directly of Marie. We'll stay on a few more minutes. But otherwise, I will say thank you. Hey, Jean, thanks for popping in. I appreciate you guys. Got lots of people popping in here. Make sure to share this out with anybody you know who's interested in feng shui, anybody you know who has been complaining that their life isn't going right and they don't understand feng shui, anybody who likes to have fun, because making vision boards is fun. It's like I get to now decide how I want my life to go. So I'm only focusing my energy on the fun things that I want and not what other people want. Here's your opportunity. Hey, Harold, Ray, Elka. I always say his name wrong. I'll just say, hey, Harold, Ray. So, Marie, is there any words you'd like to leave anybody with? There might be somebody on the fence right now. I'm feeling somebody's like, I really should go to that butt. What's the
Well,
butt?
I definitely want to give them already one tip for 2018 because, so every year the cash flow energy changes in every home. And so this year in 2017, the cash flow energy was in the center of the home. And so if you have a fountain, you can still put like a fountain till the end of 2017, still the beginning of 2018, as long as the Chinese New Year hasn't started. And you could put the fountain in the center of your home. But in 2018, it actually shifts. And that's for every home. It's not just for your personal birthday. For everybody's home, the cash flow energy is the strongest in the northwest. So if you have any clutter right now in the center of your home, make sure you declutter. Look at what the images are in the center. And if they are telling like the opposite of cash flow, they're showing stuckness, they're showing poverty, they're showing depression, get them out of there and put symbols of success and money in the center, and you can activate it with a little bubbling fountain. Not a huge fountain, just a little fountain. And in 2018, so you can start in the beginning of the year, but for sure, before February 16th, as the Earth Dog year comes in at that time, you need to really declutter the northwest of your home, because that's where the most cash flow energy is. And then you can take that little fountain and place it in the northwest area of your home. If you have there a kitchen, or you have there a bedroom, or you have there a storage, place then that little fountain in the northwest area of your living room or of your office, because then you cannot put it in the bigger space, but you can put it in the smaller space. So this is already, how we work with, because, there are places in an environment where success is stronger, where relationship is stronger, and so cash flow is always something that people really want. And you're actually adding at least 10% more cash flow by using certain techniques. And so this is one of the techniques that, every year I tell people where to put their cash flow fountain. And it's really amazing. People have more effortless energy, more opportunities that come to them, more possibilities, so that there's always coming cash flow into their life. And so there are small, easy things, but you just have to know exactly where to place it. And then I'm going to also teach them in this 2-day workshop exactly how can you check it out. We're checking it always out with muscle testing. I use muscle testing all the time for feng shui. And they can actually really check out if the fountain is in the right place, if the vision board is in the right place, if it has the right color. So you can actually connect with your body and your brain to see if whatever you have done as activation, as cure, is really going to manifest for you. It's not just to kind of, put it in the wind and kind of find out, okay, I'm going to put it there. No, there's a very accurate system. Feng Shui is based on mathematical predictions.
Yes.
That have found out for 4,000 years. And like I said, I'm really opening up my space and my time because I really love everyone to be successful. I don't want just my millionaires to be successful that I have as clients. I want everybody to be successful. And so that's why I organize this every year. And I'm so happy to do this for the first time in Chicago. And I could use it a windy city, but hey, I'm fine with that. I live at the Mediterranean and can be very windy here.
Fly a kite. Let's look at the positive. You can easily fly a kite. I have one of my friends here asking, she says, my chimney is in the center of my home. So you're talking a water fountain. She's new to feng shui. She understands mindset, but could you just briefly talk to her a little bit? Because she's got 3 kids and she's in a group with me and I want her super successful.
Yes, of course. So the fireplace right now is kind of burning up your cash flow. So what you can do, if you don't do the fountain, then put some aqua blue colors, like aqua blue vases, aqua blue items. So if you cannot do the fountain, then you work with the color of this year. And this year, the color for the cash flow is aqua blue. So you can put some items there. And then, for example, put close to it as much as you can symbols of success, but I would not put them on the fire mantle. not above the fireplace, but close by to it. Yeah, and so, but it must been a quite tough time this year to get your cash flow going because of the fireplace there.
Seems to go up in smoke no matter what she does. It's just burnt up, poof, up in the wind. Well, you know what just happened to me is in the very center of mine, I have, it's my laundry room, and that's where my fireplace, my hot water heater and all that stuff is, and I've done my adjustments, but I had a shelf that broke off, and what happened was it was old pictures, and there popped out old wedding pictures and an old crappy boyfriend I had. So guys, what do you think I'm doing? I'm having a shredding party. You've got to release that stuff. I don't hate them, but you know, I don't want to be stuck in that old energy or stuff they did to me. And guess what your mind does? Have you ever had a song come on and you instantly go right back in time? That's how things work. Whether you hear them, you see them, you smell them, we have many senses that we use. So I think that was just a sign from the universe to get decluttering. And you know, it's like in feng shui, we declutter all the time. I teach declutter classes, but it doesn't mean we're perfect, guys. It doesn't mean you walk into our homes and everything is like super neat and organized. I like a lived-in house, but you have to have order. Order's number one rule. Yay, Terry. Yep, good to know. Aqua blue is my favorite color. Mine too, Terry. I love aqua blue. I'm so excited. So those of you, you may have to buy jewelry if you're a shopper and wear it. You never know, guys. You may have to get an outfit because everything, what is that? That is really close to you. When you wear jewelry and you wear clothing, that vibration is right next to you. Put it on your desk. Go shopping. I'm a non-shopper, Marie, if you can believe that, a woman who doesn't shop. Mine is like, all I like is office supplies and books and incense and all that kind of stuff. Otherwise, it's like, just I know everyone says women shop, and I'm a Taurus, so apparently I'm supposed to be this mad shopper, and it's like, somebody got the message wrong.
You know, Brenni, I don't have time to shop, so I shop in airports. That's where I shop.
So see why she's manifesting extra money, because we know airports are not the cheapest to buy things, but it doesn't matter because she's got a continual supply coming. So guys, don't worry. You can private message me if you have any problems finding the link. I'm sending out another newsletter. I saw you guys had a great open rate. I appreciate that. You got a few hundred people on here. Oh, Terry, see, you're wearing your aqua ring, which is to get you to Chicago. She was one of, I did a feng shui appointment for her probably 15 years ago in Texas when I was first starting out. And she's always followed me, and we've always gotten along really great. Well, people that send me presents, you always go up higher on my list. So guys, any other questions really quick while you have the expert on here? Otherwise, you're stuck with me. Marie, I know you're super busy. And next year, maybe I'll get you in Minnesota, because we have a lot of feng shui people here, and my master always taught me you never criticize another school or another practitioner, because everybody has something to offer. And guess what? We're about 95% all exactly the same with how we think. We just may do things a little different, but I am always open to bringing greatness in front of you, because my gift, as I see, is I'm a connector. I have lots of connections to people, and I truly want everyone to live the best life possible. And if you're willing to fly here, and you know, you're in France, and come to America and come to the Windy City, see guys, no excuses. You could say, oh, it's cold. Oh, it's December. That's a long flight. We don't like excuses. We're action takers, and you have somebody here that you've been praying for. This is what gets me, is people are like, they pray and they pray and they pray, and God gives them answers, and they're like, well, yeah, I guess I could have saw Marie Diamond and things would be different. If you're ready for things to shift for 2018, if you feel like you've paid your dues and nothing's worked, you need to show up here, guys. I mean, she is a manifesting queen. Any other questions? Okay, Terry, you need to go put your birthday in mariediamond.com. I mean, I can do these numbers, but that's not why I'm here. Yay! Oh, Kristen said that she remembers an interview years ago I did with you. and she learned so much about you. And Kristen, I believe, is going to be seeing you in Chicago. She's just an awesome person, shows up for everything, action taker. That's what we like, guys. If you just show up and you don't take action, nothing's going to change. And I know from hearing from students that are hoarders, which I never thought I would ever even want to teach a declutter class, but I had to. I had no choice because you have to declutter. You're not going to move forward when you have a little trail going through your house, and then you're depressed, and we want to be happy, right? Look at us. We're happy people. So, Marie, I want to thank you so much for taking time, and we'll start working on getting her to Minnesota. I have a ton of Minnesota, hundreds of Minnesota people here, I think. But you might want to come when it's a little warmer here. But she don't care. But I'm thinking the fall might be a really good time because it's pretty as the leaves are turning colors. And well, Annette's in the cities, right?
Yes, she is. Well,
So
thank
she
you so
knows
very
all
much.
about Minnesota.
It was a delight to be with you as always, and good luck with everything, and have a wonderful 2018, Brenni.
I love it. We'll see you again, guys. Hopefully, maybe we can slip another interview in 2018. But otherwise, go sign up and go to Chicago. You'll have fun. The food's great. The people are awesome. And if you can't make it, don't worry. We're going to make sure to get you that link too, so you can watch it from the comfort of your home. And maybe watch it with your kids or your husband, you know, get them involved, because then it's that much more powerful and fun. Thank you, Maria. I appreciate you. Thanks so much for showing up.